This is a life compass exercise. As you can tell, these are the areas of like her dreams and her values and her visions. And these are the things that make Susan's life worth living. But it was her belief that she has to get rid of all her barriers before proceeding towards these intentions in these different dimensions in life. So for example, Susan thinks that she needed more energy before working on improving her relationship with her family or getting rid of pain before going back to work or going back to school. So as you can tell, a lot of her barriers are tiredness or pain, or there's no time, or being scared, or no energy. Okay. So we actually Susan's strategy was actually to try to remove her pain. And focusing on getting rid or controlling or reducing her pain before doing anything puts her further from her goals. So yes, she applied for sick leave, or she avoid physical activities, or avoid going to places. There is less strain, less demand, but she is very far away from her health intention, or feeling better, or feeling good, or in fact, she also feels isolated. So the question to ask yourself is, what does your experience say about all these strategies as far as getting rid of your pain? Or what does your experience say about how these pain management strategies influence your quality of life? Has your focus on pain management got you any closer to the life that you want to live? So imagine that I have two packages in my hand. In one package, you have complete freedom from pain, and that you know from your experience is perfectly possible. You can keep yourself drugged all the time. You can drink to numb yourself. There are all kinds of ways to numb yourself and be pain-free 24 hours a day. But in that package, you do not have the life that you want. In another package, you get the chance to come closer to that life that you want back. You have the chance to get closer to your old or new friends, get closer to your kids again, and get started towards those dreams you had with your husband or you had in your life, get closer to the community work or the visions that you, or the dreams that you had, and you have your pain, more or less as you have it today. Which of these packages would you choose? Well, Susan eventually made the better choice of choosing the chance to get her life back because she doesn't want to be drugged all the time or doesn't want to miss out on life. There are other strategies that has also helped Susan. One of this is labeling your thoughts as what they are. So it's about trying to distance your thoughts. So you can try this in your own time. You can focus on each thought for about 20 seconds and notice what happens. Does anything change? And notice if each experience is different and what's different about it. So for example, instead of saying or thinking my pain is terrible today, you can say, I'm having the thought that my pain is terrible today. You can also try saying, I am noticing that I'm having the thought that my pain is terrible today. So as we go along, notice that there's a difference between having a thought and following or buying a thought. Because the way we think affects the way we feel and also our behavior. And our goal is actually to loosen the influence on our thoughts, on our behavior. When we think about my pain is terrible today, we don't feel like doing anything at all. But if we were to say, I'm noticing that I have this thought, that my pain is terrible today, it puts a bit of distance. It gives you a little bit of empowerment to see what you want to do today. The other strategy is getting off your butts. Okay, so this exercise shows how the habit of speech sometimes presents barriers to functioning. And just by the the really like small act of replacing your buts, with with the word and, opens up more free choice of actions that, maybe what you want more. So for example, I want to go out with my friends, but I feel pain, versus I want to go out with my friends and I feel pain. So maybe you can sit with that for a while and see how that feels. Okay. The other big part of acceptance and commitment therapy is actually mindfulness. And this is a really good website resource that I use a lot with my patients, and they also found it helpful because they have a lot of information about mindfulness, a lot of audio recordings about it, and also things to read about mindfulness. Basically, this is a good resource to start your mindfulness journey. And the therapy that actually had helped Susan is one that is now focused on moving towards a vital life rather than on fighting against pain. And all the strategies that you have heard before, together with mindfulness, has helped her done that. So there are also other components and strategies that make up acceptance and commitment therapy that is also shown to help all kinds of pain, physical, emotional, psychological. So if you want to know more, you can contact us at the private practice, and I will be happy to journey with you.